Well, the processing of food, and let me clarify, because we think of processed foods as packaged foods, and that's fair, that's reasonable. Those foods have been through some kind of a process. But putting produce through a machine is processing. In fact, way back when I used to cook, I went and bought myself a Cuisinart, sometimes called a food processor. It's processing food. It's chopping it in little tiny pieces. And one of the first things that begins to happen when we do that is we begin to oxidize everything, right? So processing food means that we're losing nutrition. Processing food often means that we are encouraging ourselves to consume that food without actually processing it the one way that we should be, which is in the mouth. The original food processor is right here. We chew the food until it's nearly liquid, and when we're doing that, we are beginning the digestive process in the mouth. We are allowing the body to take a full measure of what's there. And that happens on the tongue, but it doesn't happen if you take that smoothie and gulp it down. It happens when we chew the food, and that food is in our mouth for a minute. And in that case, the body says, okay, I recognize this. I know exactly what to create here in the stomach for the optimal digestion of that substance. That can't happen when we guzzle it down. It can't happen if we take apples and make applesauce. We put it in the mouth, we swallow it because we can. I mean, and yeah, the advice is chew your juice. Okay, I don't know about you, I feel kind of retarded chewing a liquid. It seems kind of silly and stupid, and I have to be super conscious because the natural instinct is to swallow it, right? But that doesn't work. So processing food means that we're destroying nutrients, and we're making it an almost certainty that we're not going to get full digestion of the food because it's not spending the time in the mouth where it needs to. It also means that we're taking what was a perfectly balanced substance. Every real food, whether it's a mango or papaya or watermelon, a banana, whatever it might be, it comes with a perfect proportion of nutrients that support each other. When we process something, for instance, we make orange juice with an orange. Okay, we squeeze the orange, we take the juice out. Well, the vitamin C is very, very rapidly oxidized. If we eat the orange, we're getting everything. If we juice it, the vitamin C is gone. Now, whatever was in balance with the vitamin C is no longer in balance because there's no vitamin C. Now we've created a disproportionate combination of nutrients. And the body's not going to interact with that the same way. I mean, it's kind of funny that they sell orange juice on the premise that we need the vitamin C, and there's no natural vitamin C in it. If it's pasteurized, as in the U.S., if you go buy it from a store, it has to be pasteurized by law, unless they're making it in front of you. It's pasteurized. Well, there's no vitamin C in there except the stuff they've made in the laboratory and put back in, and that's not the same thing. So processing food is making it far less valuable. In fact, one of the things that occurred to me many years ago is that if we could agree, for instance, you and I, that a mango, a papaya, a watermelon, a pineapple, some of the things we've been living on here, these are perfect foods, yes? Well, how do we improve on perfection? It's impossible. Anything we do to it is going to make it less optimal than it was before, never better.